Hey guys, and welcome back to Busy Brain Learning. Today we are going to talk about a few fun math activities that you can do outside with your kids. These can be changed a little bit. Some of these you can do inside your house. You could do this on paper. You could do it on a chalkboard or a marker board, or use post-it notes and things like that. But the first activity that we're going to look at is some math with shapes. So Jillian, could you tell me what this shape is right here? What's this shape?
A diamond.
It's a diamond. What about this one?
Square.
A square. What about that one?
Triangle.
Triangle. Do you know what this one is?
No.
No, that one's called a trapezoid. So one thing that you can do with your kids is maybe draw several of each of these shapes. And this would be a great activity for pre-K or kindergarten. And you could have them draw each maybe triangle green or each circle yellow. So that could be something that you can do for a younger age child. So a way that you can modify the shape activity for older kids, I would say maybe second grade and up, is you can turn those shapes into 3D shapes. And you can ask your child to name them. So Jay, point to a shape and tell me what it is.
Rectangle.
Now a rectangle would be if it was flat or 2D, but what about if it's 3D? What's that shape called? A rectangular prism. Okay, oh good, you're doing exactly what I was going to ask you to do. What are you circling right now?
The edges.
The vertex. Each of those are called a vertex, or if there's more than one, they're called vertices. How many vertices did you circle on that rectangular prism?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good job. What about this shape right here at the bottom? What's that called?
A triangular prism.
Or a pyramid. That's a pyramid. How many vertices are you finding on that one?
4.
Count again.
5.
5. Very good. Now this one, it kind of looks like a circle, but what is it actually?
It's an oval.
No, it's a sphere.
Yeah.
How many vertices does this sphere have?
None.
None. You're right. Okay, so what's this shape?
It is a...
Oh, our cat came to join in on the fun. Lucy is sitting right exactly on the only vertex in this. What is this called again?
Cylinder. Yeah. That's a cylinder.
That's the cylinder. What's this one called?
That's a cube.
What's this one here?
That's called a cone.
That's a cone.
Right,
So
okay.
can you count the vertices on the cube for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then what about that
Ocho.
one? Ocho. There's 8. All right, what shape is this one right here?
It's a cylinder.
It's a cylinder. How many vertices does that one have?
0.
0.
It doesn't have uno.
So here's an activity that you can do with upper grades or maybe second grade and above, or you can modify down for pre-K and kinder and do basic two-dimensional shapes.
Okay.
So another activity you can do is to draw some shapes or letters or polygons or anything and try and divide them with a line of symmetry. Jay, do you remember what a line of symmetry is?
If I remember correctly from first grade, it is whenever you fold something, it looks the exact same.
Right. If you are looking at an object and you could draw a line down the middle of it or somewhere and it looks exactly the same on both halves. All right, so Jay, show me.
The circle?
All right, let's take a look at the square. Can you show me where you could draw a line of symmetry on the square?
Here,
There.
here,
Uh-huh.
here, here.
So yeah, there's 4 different lines of symmetry on the square. What about the butterfly?
For the butterfly, there's only one.
There's only one. Can you draw that one? My butterfly is a little pitiful. It's not perfect. What about the circle? What do you call that, Jay, when there are lots and lots and lots, endless amount of lines of symmetry? What do you call that?
I don't know.
Infinite. There are infinite lines of symmetry in a circle. The last game that we have, you will need some sort of Nerf gun and Nerf balls or Nerf darts. And it is a math game where you give your child different multiplication facts or maybe subtraction facts or addition facts, so you can modify this for different grade levels. But since we are in 5th grade, we're going to do some multiplication facts. All right, so our first question, what's 1,000,000 times 0? So he just shot the 0. What about 1 times 2? What's 1 times 2? He shot the 2. What about 2 times 6? 12. What about 5 times 3?
5 times 3. That's pretty easy. It's 15.
Mm-hmm. So this is just something fun that you can do with lots of different grade levels. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Just draw squares. If you live in an apartment building to where you can't get outside and do this in the driveway, you could write these numbers on Post-it notes and stick it on the wall, and they could use Nerf darts or bullets or things like that and shoot your wall. So I hope you can use some of these ideas and play them with your kids.